en la ciencia.
Listen. Hey, Alexi! Listen, my internet is so cold down here for Georgia. Like, it's like 20 degrees, right? I know that's nothing for those of you up north, but that's cold down here. That's freezing down here, okay? That's very cold for down here in Georgia. And so it is messing with my internet. It's been messing with my internet for the past 2 days. But I don't stream on Friday. I do some other work though. I was on the internet doing some other stuff. And I was like, dude, why did the internet keep cutting in and out, in and out? And it's been cutting in and out. Ever since I got in here, it's been cutting in and out, in and out. So if it cuts out, it's not my computer. And if I don't come back in 5 minutes, because y'all know, hey, yep. Hi, Skybomb. Hi, thanks for being a member for 20 months. Thank you, Skybomb. If I don't come back after 5 minutes, the internet is out for however long. The longest it's been out is 3 hours. The shortest it's been out is 2 minutes. So it's like it's really blowing outside. Even Toby didn't come over here and get no food. I saw Midnight. Midnight came over here 2 days ago. Midnight came over here 2 days ago. I just so happened to look out in the camera, And I saw him. Let me tell y'all something. I can tell the difference between not black cats. I can tell the difference between girl cats and boy cats. I've only owned girl cats, right? And this is why I know Midnight is a girl cat, right? Because Midnight eat and then she goes away. She go, thank you for the food, sucker. I'll see you next time. She ain't. I think there's only 2 times where she hung around. 2 times that she hung around like she wanted something. Like she even got on her side, but that didn't last long. But this time, lately, whenever I do see her, she eat and then she go. Not Toby. Toby wants to sit. Toby want to lay around. And Toby gets greedy too. Toby will sit up there, and now I got to the point where I take the food away from him because he'll beg for more food and I'll give it to him. And then he'll start roaming around this house, and then I'll say, what you did? He'll run over there and start making himself eat. Then he'll start gagging, and I had to take the food away from him. I said, get, and he knows the word get out because he hiss. He know what that means. I go, get out of my house, get out of my house, damn clingy cat. So I noticed that and I could be wrong, okay, male cats are more greedy and clingy, whereas female cats, and like I said, it just could be just those two, right? Because Midnight is all black. Well, except for down her private area. I think that's a white area down there. But I don't know. I don't know about that. And I think Toby got food source somewhere else because I noticed this morning when I came over here, he didn't eat all his food. So I said, he's done that before. So whenever he does that, I'm like, okay, so you got another food source. So there's that. Toby loves Tree. He's a clingy cat. So I think I know the difference. So when I'm ready to adopt a cat, I don't want a boy. I'm gonna give me girls again. Hopefully it's just 2 black girls. I said I was gonna get 2 black boys, cat, and name one of them Trayvon Martin, and the other one was going to be, oh my God, what was Tyrone Jenkins and Trayvon. I was going to name one of them Trayvon Martin and get him a Skittles hoodie. Oh, tell me my cat lives, and I'll give my cat his own Instagram too. I mean, you know what? It wouldn't even matter. You know what? It wouldn't matter. It could be a girl cat, and I'll still pretend like it's a boy cat just for the Instagram, and still say, and pretend like, okay, so like if I get a black cat, right, I'll name her, I don't know, whatever I name her, right? But I'll be like, I'll open up Trayvon Martin, aka Skittles, the cat, and I'll pose that cat in front of some iced tea, some Arizona iced tea. I have a Skittles hoodie on him, on her, excuse me, and I'll be telling everybody it's a boy cat. Have him look out the window. I'm looking out. I'm teaching a watch out, whatever. Oh my God! Have him in front of some chicken wings. I would having him and another black cat playing spades. I would do that. I would just have fun. And I know I would get a whole bunch of hate, but I wouldn't care. I wouldn't give a damn. Okay? I wouldn't give a damn. But I think that's the difference. I think I can tell the difference. So, anyway, let's go ahead and begin. Because I don't know. Like I said, my internet doesn't like cold. I don't even remember the last time it's been this cold. I'm sure it has been this cold before, but I don't remember it. All right, let's get too busy. Let's get down to it, baby. All right. So Pearl got out here. Let me just show you, right? Let me just show you this. Let's go to Pearl's. We're gonna go through her. Here we go. We're gonna go through her thing, right? Look in the hell. That's Pearl. Look at Pearl, right? Now, these are, it doesn't look like it, but these are leggings. Pearl always talking about how how all these girls like doing thirst traps and all this other stuff. And I'm like, is this not thirst trapping? What in the tarnations is she doing? And you know what? And she's been doing a lot of this lately. So, and by the way, I want you to know that usually Lily will send me some stuff about Pearl. But I, unfortunately, it hurt my eyes, saw this on my own. And this is Pearl, right? This is Pearl. This is Pearl. Look at this picture, right? And then look at this picture. Who does this? If this ain't no, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Let me tell you something. This is a woman who ain't get no ding-a-ling.
Boom,
Lily, what's going on with the sugar baby? I thought, are you sure these two together? I missed this one until Venti showed it. Oh yeah, Brittany's on her stream tonight. Lily, is she and Sugar Baby boy? Is her and the Sugar Baby still together? Cause this doesn't look like somebody who's getting
super chat.
What's up, Nikki? Pearl stretching looks like the villain of the. Pearl stretching looks like this villain on the Powerpuff Girls, name. I know who you're talking about, and I think that's a very insulting thing to say about him. Nah, dude, nah. And this one right here, give me a break. Why would you do this? And so this is me, okay? I said, this is what I said. We just stupid. I said, this ugly Sasquatch looking bitch stays champing out about women posting pics for attention and validation. Yeah, here she is dropping these. First pic literally looks like a hairless orangutan without pants taking a crap on the floor. Does it not? Does it not? You can just hear the orangutan noise, okay? You could just hear it. This is when I need to have a monkey noise on my soundboard. All she's about to do now is take the hand and put it right over here. All she's about to do is take this. She's gonna take this arm and this hand and place it right here. Okay, catch that load so before she starts flinging it at us. Okay, I like, girl, I'm gonna tell you right, I don't know what's going on. If you getting that thing on, if you getting that towel, if you getting that, you wouldn't be doing all this on the internet. This is what I'm saying. Like these women, like Pearl, they just tell on themselves. She better pay Boy Toy because we can't keep watching her. Like, where is Boy Toy? Where is the baby? What do I call him? Where is the Boy Toy? Okay, where is the Sugar Baby? What's his name again? God, I never can remember his damn name, isn't it? He has a retarded name. That's the reason why I can never remember it. What is he doing? Chat, tell me his name. Yeah, nuclear. Oh, here we go. Look, as soon as I put the C up in there, he comes up. Okay. Let's see what the sugar baby doing. All right. All right. When you don't sexually escalate with women on a date, they'll assume you're not interested or feel no chemistry. What? That's not true. Hell. What makes men think you gonna get some on the first date? The hell you talking about? Right, Alou? Photography is something you want to show everyone. Wait a minute. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Have you looked at your man? Your man. Ooh, damn, 40 and slept. Have you looked at your girl lately? Have you looked at your girl lately, sugar baby? Hold on, what is this? Epstein was a monster. Just say you weren't invited. Lustful men are disgusting. Watching these videos make me sick to my stomach. It makes me lose so much hope for humanity because I don't care about this. I don't care. Less than 24 hours apart. Honestly, I have low-key given up on finding a wife at 26. I won't ever wife up a non-virgin. It's a humiliation ritual to marry someone who has been banged by others for free. That's right, ladies. Stop banging these guys for free. Boom, headshot. And I seem to find no such girl anymore. There's a glimmer of hope in my eyes, but mostly I'll Tate Max. So what you gonna do? Be a pimp? Ugly truth most males won't admit. There is a wall for males as well. No, you don't peak at 35 or 40 or whatever the hell masculinity dudes are telling you. 20 to 25, girls would want to be with someone 3 or 5 years older, not 40. Y'all, this is true though. This is literally true. I'm sorry, this is literally true. Now, if you are a grandpa, if you over 35, 40, whatever, and you want to get with a young girl in 19 to 20 to 22 and 23, you better have some money. You better have some money. Cause she don't want to. It has to be an interest for her. Cause if she's like, listen, if I'm going to sit up here and lay down with a man that's 10 or more years older than me, what's in it for me? Because we already know what's in it for you. We already know what's in it for you. Midday Raymond. I partied too hard last night. Lily, tell Sugar Baby it's T-O-O, not T-O. And what is this food? Well, it don't look too bad. So, Sugar Baby cooking his own food. Okay, I was about to clown him, but it doesn't look too bad. I don't know what them eggs are supposed to be though. These are eggs, right? Chat. I know this is meat, the Roman and the scallions and some, I don't know what that red stuff is, salsa. Are those those look like eggs? I don't know. But where's Sugar Baby? Sugar Baby, where is your big ass gigantic Sasquatch? Well, she don't know how to cook. Never mind, I forgot. He don't know how to cook. He don't know how to cook. I mean, she doesn't know how to cook, so that's fine. Thank you, Nuke. Please keep these coming. They help me to get normies to understand. Understand what? All right, Steven. Hold on, let's read what this is. Stephen Barlett asks, why are 31% of young men 18 to 24 sexually inactive, almost doubled in 18 years? And why are men 80% of suicides, with many feeling hopeless and purposeless? And he says, the average age of men operating nuclear reactors on Navy vessels is around 24. We trust young men to operate the power of the sun near perfectly, but when they make the rational decision to not participate in a society that doesn't care about them, something must be deeply wrong with. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, I don't disagree with Sugar Baby. I don't disagree with Sugar Baby. Listen, get these men in the Navy, in the Marines, get them to do something so they can stop bitching online about how they can't get no coochie. I'm like, find these men something to do so they can shut the hell up. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Put them around nuclear reactors. Put them up skyscrapers. All right? Throw them out of planes with parachutes. Give them something to do. Because when they are online all day looking at corn, looking at sexy OF women, then they get their ding-a-ling get hard, and they mad because they can't have a real woman on top of it because the sex doll got too boring and overused. I'm like, yeah, do something. Get that testosterone out your system. Let me get off this boy's page. I'm not supposed to be here agreeing with him. What the hell is going on? The hell? I'll be agreeing with no Sugar Baby. That ain't my job. I'm not here to be agreeing with no Sugar Baby. The hell? All I'm saying is, goddamn Pearl is acting like, hold on, let's just go to, hold on. Let's go to Pearl's media and see how many look at me attention pictures she been posting lately. Okay. All right. I'm not being mean, but does that not look like a male to female transitioner? I'm not being mean. I'm not being mean. And look at all the ladies, this is what I'm telling you. Men will put their dingling in everything. Look at the comments. Look at the comments. Y'all ready? Let's look at the comments. Woof, woof, 2012, woof, woof, 26, woof, woof, we, woof, 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 what the hell? What is this? Look like an anorexic carrot top. But this is what I'm talking about. Listen, y'all women, these men will stick their ding-a-lings and everything, right? Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Look at this. And this is a man, this is a white man. This is a white man, okay? Okay, this is a girl. Pearl, what are you wearing? Who's this? This is a black man? Hold on, let me make sure. Okay, this is a black man. Pearl is the only woman I can think of on our side, and y'all still consider her an op. I think some of y'all are miserable, and no woman can change that. She's not gonna have sex with you, Tyrone, okay? She's already taken. What the hell, God? So there's just one Eve. I don't get, I know this is a slight at Pearl, but I don't get it. I don't get it, but okay. This is a man. I don't know his color. You just really want a guy to put it down for real and tell you to get off the internet. Not me, but I see. Oh my God! Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Like, dude, where is Sugar Baby? Why isn't Sugar Baby laying that pipe? Because that's what's going on. All right, let me read this one girl and this one guy, and I'm done. I'm glad to see you at the gym, but confused as to why you pose a gym selfie in tight shorts, because she wants the attention. Listen, let me tell y'all something, because y'all don't understand. This is a woman who is not getting any HBI. Hot beef injection. Boom, headshot. Baby, let me tell you something. And I'm speaking from personal experience. When I work out at a gym and I'm really lifting those weights and I'm on creatine now, so like, oh my God. And when I get out of the shower, the first thing on my mind is my husband, because I know he home. And when I'm driving, I'm like, hey, what you doing? And like, I'm over here in the kitchen trying to figure out blah, blah. And I really ain't hear nothing. All I hear is I'm here at home. Cause that's how I can plan my next move. I am not. Hey y'all, here's a picture of me. Ooh, check it out. And also, this is just this looks. And I can say this as a bisexual woman. I am not saying this because I don't like Pearl, because I don't. I can. Let me see. Is there somebody I don't like but have a nice body? Hold on. Lily, is there somebody I don't like? Okay, Cardi B don't count. Is there somebody besides Cardi B I don't like that has a nice body? I'm trying to think. I don't think so. But Pearl ain't got no. Isabella Moody is anorexic. Child, please. Okay. Okay. All right. No, she has an ED. Anyway. Pearl has no waistline. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't know his wife. I know Adam 22's wife. I don't know her. She's a corn star, so I never really bothered to. And she married Adam 22, so I didn't care. Y'all see how the front of this looks? Y'all see this? If she was to turn around, you wouldn't notice a difference. Boom, headshot. I kid you not. Okay, the front and the back are the same thing. I don't know about y'all, but when I put on my tights, and I know every woman in here can agree with me, when you put on your tights or your shorts, the first thing you do is what? You look inside to find out where the tag is. Why? Because you want to make sure you put them on correctly. Because your butt part is bigger than your front part. Because if you put them on backwards, your butt part's going to be all nice and tight, because that's supposed to be the front part. So then you get mad, because I do have some spandex that don't have a tag in it. So you got to look at how the pockets are shaped in the front to put them on. I hate these I'm never going to get these type of spandex pants anymore. Pearl don't need any, she don't need to look in the crotch area. That's another thing too. Women look in the crotch area, right? Because our crotch area is triangle. And the pointy part points to the back part, where the wide part, where the 2 points goes to the front. So that's another way we can tell how to put on our underwear or our pants. Pearl ain't gotta do none of that. She can just take it and put it on no matter what. No matter where the tag is, no matter where the triangle face it, she can just put it on, it ain't gonna be no difference. It don't even matter. It don't even matter, dude. So in a way, you can't even blame Sugar Baby because you're like, oh shoot, what did I just do? Okay, here we go. You can't even blame Sugar Baby because you're like, dude, look at what he got to work with. Look at what he got to work with, for real. All right, ooh. Ah! 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 Oh God, look at this. Oh God. Speaking of the girl, look, who is that talked this woman up? Who did that? Hold on, I'm gonna go look at the chat. Hold on. What Camel toe? The Spitfire did that. Spitfire, why you talk this girl up? Look, I sit here, look at this thing. Oof, ugh, 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 ugh. Look at this. And that black man, I'm gonna talk about your asses too. Y'all look at this and your dark dingaling gets all hard. Really, as long as it's white, it don't matter what it looks like, right? A black woman could never get away with this. Latina, Hispanic woman could never get away with this. She's a negative 32 A cup. No shape whatsoever. And because she thinks she's not overweight no more, she thinks she fines. Pearl, if you was fine, your sugar baby will be in between your legs right now, right? If you were fine, your sugar baby would be right up in them guts, okay? I'm just saying. She does look weird, Morgan. On the National Geographic, they usually wait 45 minutes to show size cooling. It's true. Listen. Say what you want about black women. Well, hold on, let me be careful, because some black women are just going out with trailer trash, and y'all heifers need to stay y'all asses back in the hood. I don't know what's going on. Y'all messing it up for the people who swirl, okay? I'm just saying, don't ever listen, once upon a time, before, what's Tony Braxton's sister that got with that old nasty looking white thing? That white man looked like, ugh. What's his name? What's her name? I don't even know what his name. Tamar hooked up with this ugly, generic black man, white guy, right? Like, this guy is trash. Ladies, let me tell you something. Don't be like black men. When you go outside your race, you got to get a quality man that the women within that race want. Boom, headshot! If you can't do that, stick with the brothers. What the hell are y'all doing? Don't be like them. They think that's why black men like to get with a whole bunch of obese white women, because it's the fact that she white. That's all that matters. Okay? Yeah, I know they're not together no more, but the fact that she opened her legs to something like that lets me know that she will get trash. You are not supposed to get the trash of another race. If you're going to date outside your race, you are supposed to. Now, maybe, here's the thing. This is going to hurt some people's feelings who are listening to this later. If you don't look the part, act the part, or are not desirable by the white men that white women want, stay in your damn lane. Boom, headshot! You should have white men that white women won't. Now, Travis Kelce is with Taylor Swift. and he hooked up with the black woman who did the 50-50. Now, granted, Travis Kelce is a white man white women want. But the dumbass, what was the black woman name? Because y'all know me. I don't know these women's name. They be messing up. Y'all about to tell it to me in a minute. Hold on. Let me just wait for a second. Pearl opened her lips. Kayla Nicole. Okay. Thank you, Magda. Kayla Nicole did not know how to deal. Not only did she not know how to deal with a millionaire, she didn't know how to deal with a white millionaire. And this dumb heifer went 50-50 with a millionaire. Now, did she get a white man that white women want? Yes, she did. Did she know how to deal with him? No, she did not. Why the hell you struggling and surviving with a damn multimillionaire? What the hell? No, Nikki, he was dusty because she let him be dusty. Dude, hold on. Y'all gotta admit, that was Kayla Nicole's fault. She trying to show him she ain't no gold digger. She trying to show him that she's not like the other guys and went 50-50 with a multi-millionaire. I'm just saying, like, hold on. Let's be clear. If I was single, Travis Kelce, if Travis Kelce was telling me that the only way we're going to date is if we were going 50-50, I'd be like, yeah, nice knowing you. Boom, headshot. You think he going 50-50 with Taylor Swift? And Taylor Swift probably got I know she's making more money than him. I know he making, I know Taylor Swift making more money than him. But my point stand is that white women want Travis, right? So if you're going to go outside your race, you got to get, if you cannot obtain the white men that white women want, then don't go for the dusty, dirty, nasty ass white men that anything can get, right? I can't, this is a long time ago. So I'm about to tell y'all, some of y'all may remember this, some of y'all may not. Do you know white women today are pissed at Iman for getting David Bowie? Boom, headshot! Girl. Them white women was trying to get some voodoo put on Iman. They were trying, how dare you get him? How dare you get David Bowie? Girl, they were mad. They were pissed. Honey, they were trying to tear that beautiful goddess black woman down. Cause we was like, how did she get him? That's what I'm talking about. See, that's what, like, some black women can't play this game. I'm just telling you, you not on that level. Anybody can get that trash that Tamar got. What the hell? What's good? Ew. Don't do what black men do and say white makes right. As long as he white is good. No. Why? Stick with a dusty of your own race if you're gonna get a dusty. White dusties are worse than black dusties, in my opinion. Oh, thank you, Eve. I forgot all about Eve. She's so low key with it. Eve got herself a man that white women want. So what I'm saying is like, y'all, like, when you look at Pearl, understand that black men period, but black men period, have low standards when it comes to women outside their race. And anytime and this is the reason I believe that is the reason why Pearl prefers black men, because she knows out of all the race of men, that is the race that's going to love her unconditional. I couldn't even say that without laughing. Those are the men that gonna love her for her. They gonna love her for her itty bitty titty. They gonna love her for her disease of Nasatol. Okay, they gonna love her for her stick figure, like just like a straight rectangle. They gonna love her. They gonna love her for her. As long as she don't get tan, which she can't because she got that skin type that burns in the sun, right? You know, it's all good and Gucci for her. All right, let me get off of Pearl. I just want to show y'all that, like, she is doing a whole bunch of desperate stuff. Like, this is just desperate stuff right here. Now, I did see this, and I wanna talk about this real quick, and then we're gonna get on Clav real quick. So, this right here I tried to find the actual episode to this, and it's in membership. Cool, good on Caleb, right? Caleb know how to market, dude. I gotta watch him so I can do what he's doing. So he did this, and well, I'm gonna let you watch it. Just watch this. Oh, by the way, again, when you live with men, all right, and you're just a girlfriend.
Ooh, I got a super chat.
You're a dumbass, all right? I told y'all, like, why y'all doing this living together stuff? Hi, Zay. Thank you so much. White men like black women with bad wig. Yeah, what is that? Hard wig. What is that? There's a website called Hard Wig Easy Life. Isn't that what it's called? I listen, I cannot co-sign that, but I can see how that works, because one thing about having natural hair, I have never had a problem, okay? My husband hate and I like wearing wigs now. That's why I cut my hair, because I was like, oh, it's getting cold. Let me throw on some wig. He hates it. The only wig he likes me in is the Afro wig. Yeah, Hard Wig Soft Life. That is an awesome website, honey. Because I've seen some sisters up in there like, girl, that wig. Woo! That wig don't even blow in the wind, okay? So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I'm like, damn. But, yo, she with a billionaire. And then you got a couple of them with a millionaire, and they got them beautiful kids. I'm like, girl, I can't hate. And they got that hard ass wig. I'm like, girl, now, oh, all right, do you. No, my husband he hates it. The only wig he like is, and I think the only reason he liked the wig is because it reminds him of Pam Grier. That's because he had a crush on her. So it's like, that's the only reason he liked the Afro wig. But other than that, if I put on, I saw Meg the Stallion with a nice wig. I said, oh, I wonder could I rock that? And I thought I looked sexy. He hated it. But yeah, it is what it is. But watch this. So again, for those of you who are not who are new to my channel, I always tell women, do not provide wifely duties as a girlfriend. That makes you a sucker, okay? Don't provide wifely duties as a girlfriend. So I wanted to see the whole entire clip of this, but this one is good enough. I maybe I'm going to have to bite the bullet and go ahead and pay for the membership, because this looked like some good material.
What is it?
He's spending a shit ton on only.
Hold on. Let's look at this.
What is it?
He's spending a shit ton on only.
Okay. So recurring $30 TikTok shop. That's TikTok. OnlyFans $35. $75. And the rest of that is supermarket.
Only.
Oh, wow. Okay. $35 equal up to $100. Oh, my bad. $35, not $75. $35 a month to $105.55. I'm sorry. Is that a lot of money? I'm not. Talk to me, chat. I don't ever want to be disconnected. Is $105 Not in your world. Yeah, not in my world either. But I'm not the one to ask. That's true. It all depends on what their financial situation's looking like. That's why I wanted to watch the whole context. Because I'm like, how is this a lot of money? For OnlyFans, yes, it should be. Yes, I know. For OnlyFans, yes, corn is literally free. Oh, and Angel. There you go. Thank you. Angel. Well put. For OnlyFans, it is because corn is literally free. It's okay. When you put it that way, all right, point proven. If because it is free, why the hell would you put $105 down? Okay, good point. I see. Hold on.
What is it?
He's spending a shit ton on only. Well, not f***ing her? Well, not being intimate with your... I'm sorry.
Girl. Ladies. Y'all gotta stop this. Y'all gotta stop bringing your problems on the internet and letting those problems make you look like a dumbass. She's ready to cry right now. Like, dude, this is crazy. Stop doing this.
Well, not f***ing her? Well, not being intimate with your... I'm sorry.
Nice to know. Thank you for that, I guess. After you've told me that, because I know he used to do that a long time ago. He said it was before we were together.
Oh.
So here's a question. If he said he used to do that before you two got together, what makes you think he's not going to do it while you all together? This is why y'all got to talk to your aunties. You got to talk to your aunties. Okay? Because some of y'all mamas going to say, girl, you know, you got to love these men and pray about it. Put it in the hands of the Lord. You got to understand that men going to be men. I'm just saying, you know how I tell you guys when me and Jasmine are together and these men think that every young girl wants them, and I go, get over yourself, and then I say, men, you have to ask yourself, why you? Why would this young 19 or 20-year-old girl would choose your old ass? What is it about you? Cause you tell good jokes? You think your jokes are that funny that she's willing to just to get with you, make you divorce your wife? Like, stop fooling yourself. And I say you have to be honest with yourself. Why you? And now the same thing goes to women. If your man was heavy into corn before he met you, what about you would make him stop being a consumer of corn? I'm just saying, like, who the hell are you? What about you that's gonna make him not fap to whoever it is he's talking to OF? Like, really? Come on, girl.
After you've told me that, because I know he used to do that a long time ago. He said it was before we were together.
Oh.
Why wouldn't you? Like, I've told you can be honest with me about that stuff.
Actually, they can't be honest with you. Y'all know. Ladies, stop saying that. Stop saying that. Y'all know they can't be. Well, for y'all, they can't be honest. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you will hold it against them. All right. There's really no hardcore consequences and repercussions. All right. And I'm just saying, like, if you are disapproving of it, then he's not going to tell you. Now, don't get me wrong. Ladies, hold on. Please don't think I'm okay with your man watching porn. Okay? To each his own. All right? What I'm saying is that you haven't established the boundaries. You haven't established the rules prior to y'all shacking up together. Okay? So if you are not going, if corn on the cob is not a red line, why are you tripping about it? I'm just saying, for those of you who are like, it's a red line, okay, my respect. You're going to be like, hey, if I ever find out, you're done. But for those of you like, well, we got to go to counseling. I'm going to go send you through, you just got a sex addiction. You just got to open the Bible more, blah, 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 blah. Okay, then why would he be truthful with you? You're just delusional.
Why wouldn't you? Like I've told you, you can be honest with me about that stuff.
And I feel like it's just something weird to be honest about.
Well, you don't even want to be with me?
No, it's not.
You told me you canceled
that.
it is the point. You told me you canceled it is the point.
Yes, and I did.
Then why do you have it?
Because I did another one.
Yeah, that the one I canceled, I did cancel, but I just got a new one. I got a new one with a new girl. Let me tell y'all something. And I talked to a guy about this. He said what he loves about OF versus, just watching regular corn is that he gets to interact with the women on OF. He said, when they used to have the corn on the cob, oh my God, it's the Grammys or the Emmys for people in the corn industry. I don't know I forgot what it's called. I used to know this stuff on the top of my head. Once a year, they would have the awards for people in the corn industry. And all the corn stars would have a booth that all of their fans would come up and take pictures with them, get some paraphernalia, get some magazines or some t-shirts and stuff signed, right? He said, there you go, the AVN Awards. Thanks, Milo. The AVN Awards. He said he has visited every AVN Awards until COVID. He said when COVID came, obviously he didn't go to anymore because guess what took over? OF. Because he said he likes to at least have some kind of exchange with the woman and it feels more personable. And I said, you do understand that there's a chance you're not even talking to her. You're talking to an assistant or an AI that's giving you an automatic response. And then, of course, I had a denial. No, not the ones I subscribe. Not the one I subscribe to. That's really her talking to me. No. I know her real, just like those guys that go to strip club. No. I know her real name. She gave me her real name.
The point. You told me you canceled it is the point.
Yes, and I did.
Then why do you have it?
Because I did another one.
Why? F you for that, honestly. Like, genuinely, F you for that. Because why would you lie to me about that when you don't even want to be with me?
I never said I didn't want to be with you.
Then why would you rather do it somewhere else than with me? That is you directly not wanting...
Again, ladies, stop doing this. Stop doing this. When you ask a man a question, shut the hell up. Shut up! Wait for an answer. And women do this. Y'all terrible. Y'all always do this. I don't see men do this. I don't see this. I only see women doing this. You ask a question, you talk more, you ask a question, you keep talking. You don't shut up for the answer. Yeah, I got another one. Why? Then shut up. He goes, yeah, I got another one. Why? Because you don't want to do anything with me, and I don't understand how you can't do anything with me. And when it's something with me, blah, 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 and I'm like, girl, you just asked him a question, then you piled up on a whole bunch of statements after that. Like, oh my gosh, shut up. Ask a question and shut up.
Then why would you rather do it somewhere else than with me? That is you directly not wanting to be with me.
Not really.
So then what is it? Then what is it if it's you doing it and not wanting to do it with me?
I mean, I can get horny when you're not home.
That's not answering the question. He avoided the question. Did you hear that? She said, why do you want to do it when you're not? First of all, these two are not having sex. That's what I'm getting from this, right? These two are not having sex. So she says, why do you want to do that and you don't want to have sex with me? And then he goes, well, that doesn't mean I'm not horny when you're not at home. Oh, I think that's what he said. Hold on.
Directly not wanting to be with me.
Not really.
So then what is it? Then what is it if it's you doing it and not wanting to do it with me?
I mean, I can get horny when you're not home.
Girl, if you still with this man after this episode, you deserve everything you get. I promise you. You still with your dusty, you still with this dusty ass espresso, espresso? You still with this man after this episode, you deserve everything you get. This man said, well, I get horny. Just because you ain't there doesn't mean I don't get horny. Hell, as a matter of fact, the fact that you ain't there is when I get my horniest. Oh man, oh dude, he said I don't like you, so when you're not there, that's when I really get horny.
So then what is it? Then what is it if it's you doing it and not wanting to do it with me?
I mean, I can get horny when you're not home.
But when I've asked you, do you do stuff like this in your spare time? You say no.
Yeah, because I don't do it all the time.
But not doing it all the time doesn't mean that you don't do it.
God, this is so good. Kayla, I would like to do some reaction streams on Caleb's stuff, though. I think I need to. I think I'm going to have to go ahead and foot that bill. Because if he going to have, because I don't watch it. Listen, let me tell you what I watch these things for. I don't watch them to see how people are bad with money. I watch it because I want to see how many pygmies and Barbara the Builders are dealing with Dusties. Okay? Because it's used every now and then. Every now and then. You have a man who's getting with a woman who don't have any financial responsibilities. But for the most part, it's the woman who's suffering financially and she gets a Dusty to make her even suffer financially even more. Some conversations should be... Thank you, Nikki. Y'all need it. Exactly. Y'all keep y'all business off the internet. The episode is up. You don't have to be a... Nessa, what's the name of the episode? Because I will do a special stream for that. I went to the site. Hold on. I didn't see it. I went to it. Hold on a second. Let me go to it again. I went to his YouTube channel. I did not see it. What is it? How you spell his name? Caleb. Hold on a second. Okay, I think I'm spelling it right. I'm not spelling it right. Caleb. Oh, here we go. I went to it. Hold on a second. Which one is it? Hold on, hold on. Let me go to my other window. Hold on a second. Okay, what's the name of it? Huh? Is this not his website? Because you see it, everything is in membership. I don't see it. Unless it's in the live one. Hold on a second. No, he doesn't do any live shows on here. She can't find out is in the thumbnail on YouTube. Okay, thank you, Catherine. Let me see. Let me copy Caleb Hammer. She can't find out. Oh, here's one for 10 months ago. Look at this. Quote unquote straight Mormon hides only fear. Dude, I swear to God I could get into his stuff. He has some good ones. Okay, thank you, Sun Dormant. Y'all thank Sun Dormant. Sun Dormant got it for you. No, thanks Sun Dormant. Thanks Sun Dormant. Say thank you, Sun Dormant. He always knowing how to find this stuff because y'all suck at telling me how to find it. Ooh, 1.4 million views. Okay, I think we will do a special. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a special. I might even do it tomorrow. I may do it tomorrow. What is this? An hour and 36 minutes? Maybe I could record myself. I could record myself and then take out the good stuff. Hold on, wait.
We were closer this time, though. We were closer than the first time we
still,
guessed.
you're broke.
Juicy receipts inbound. They take care of his siblings. Very iconic. She doesn't.
Higher. How long does it take to pay off?
Christmas
6 years?
is a
That's
privilege.
interesting. 12. So that's 12 years of your marriage, maybe 11 years of your marriage is going to pay off.
They're married! They're married! Oh, yeah. I'm definitely going to do a response to this. She married this guy. They're married. I thought it was in a situation she refused to baby him. Dramatic Vine boom.
Why?
Why? What was the scenario?
I don't know. I was out of town.
I knew it. I knew it. Listen, when did you do it? Yeah, I am too. Kind of means that all the reassurance that you do means nothing. You saying you're just not in the mood or you're stressed or you're tired means nothing. That means you're lying to me.
No, because I don't have it. Just because there's...
When is it from? When is it from?
That's from October.
Oh.
It was a one-time payment.
When? When did you do it?
In October.
Why?
Why? What was the scenario?
I don't know. I was out of town.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew you were going to do something like that while you were gone.
Okay, this is good. Okay, chat. Okay, chat. I got some content for y'all. She said. I thought she said they were. Catherine, did I mishear that? He says y'all married. Did he not say that? That's what I thought I heard him say. It doesn't matter. You know what? It doesn't matter. I am going to record myself watching this. No, they don't want to be married. Well, I bet you she don't leave his ass. This type of woman is the type of woman that will feel like she can never do better. They are raising his oh my God. Wait, she's raising his siblings? He's a weak man. She's a weaker woman, that shizzle. Like tracks like. What the hell? I wish I would raise somebody. First of all, I would never raise nobody else's kids, let alone their siblings. Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. Good. Oh my God, this is going to be, this is going to be good. I may have to watch this on, Alexi, I think I'm going to have to watch this on Patreon. The complete version. And just take out the good bits. It was a messy episode. Well. Looks like I'm going to enjoy that. All right, so let's get back to our content. It's amazing. Look, it's been an hour and 10 minutes, and I have spent most of it on Pearl and this Caleb Hammer episode. That just gonna show you, like, Pearl is always good content. Y'all need to. All right. So, guys, I want y'all to understand clavicular. I don't know what it is. It's like the youth of today is dumber and dumber and dumber. First of all, clavicular didn't run nobody over. Okay. It even says so that this was an accident in the police report. But you still got people believing he ran somebody over. They keep pushing this lie. He never took heroin. Okay. Is he taking steroids? Absolutely. He's taking body enhancement for his muscles because he's physically inferior. I don't believe he was beating up his jaw with a hammer. I don't believe he's going to get a height increase, like he's going to break his bones to increase his height. I don't believe he's going to get a double jaw. Clavicular is doing something that I thought that the Generation Z and Generation Alpha would have known, because Generation X and the millennials, we were new to pranks. You see what I'm saying? We were new to people grifting and lying. This was something that was very new to us. And once we figured it out, we spread the word about, fake this, fake that. And with AI out here, you should be more skeptical about things that you see more now than ever. More now than ever. And see, what he does is that he realized that people that watch him are very stupid, because he'll sit up here and say, I would hit my jaw over in the hammer over and over again to build up bones. No, you didn't do that. Just like Sneako, we'll talk about Sneako soon. Sneako lying about being 12% Jewish, but nobody's asking for a DNA report.
Boom! Headshot!
Nobody's asking for a DNA report. Nobody's asking for that blood test. Nobody's doing it. He's just saying it, and people are buying it. Oh my God, man, people are dumber now than ever. Oh, anyway. So Clavicular, he didn't call the police, by the way. So this is misleading. Clavicular calls the police and snitches on every other person who went into the club under 21. He got denied access for having a fake ID. Now, let me tell y'all. Now, this was real. Because now, this is what I want y'all to do. When you all see a Clavicular video, automatically assume it's fake. That should be your default position. Assume that it's fake. Okay? Now, once I watched this, I said, okay, this is real. But he did not call the police, because I actually went to the stream and he didn't call the police. So let me just show. What it is that this is the security at this club. And he wants to get in, but he can't get through with his fake ID. Because they found out he has a fake ID.
Just had my assistant call the police, so we're gonna come sort this out.
It's all because of management. That's why I had to pick you up. That's what they told me. So.
Well, I mean, I showed you my ID, so we'll.
Yeah, no. You're more than welcome to do as you please. It's just what management told me.
So we just told them that there's also a bunch of minors in there, and they're gonna come sort it out. So I hope everything's works out okay and everyone's 21, because I don't want to get you in trouble, obviously. So I hope you've been doing your due diligence with the IDs. You've been IDing everyone? Okay, yeah. All right, so we'll just make sure of that. We got it. All right, appreciate it. Just had my assistant.
Are you sure is you sure? Now, this is a little boy trying to bluff a professional. That's why everybody, like I said, y'all should teach these little girls how to vet. Okay, don't go for clowns like this. His whole let me tell you what his shtick is. Y'all ready for his shtick? Clavicular shtick is to invite stupid white girls. And it's important for you to understand that, because he don't want no other race, which is good. You know why? Because no other race of women, except for Asians, Chinese women may allow some man talk to them like that, right? Clavicular gets on stream and he allows women to come on and he humiliates them. He'll say, we had a one-night stand. You didn't suck my ding-ding right. You got to get out, blah, blah, blah. And he humiliates them and let his chat donate money to humiliate the girls too. So picture the whatever podcast, picture Fresh and Fit, but take it out of a studio and put it in a room with him and just stupid young white girls. Just stupid young white girls that he does this to. And they don't defend themselves. They don't cuss him out. They don't leave. The only white girl who has left, okay, is a girl that he said was his girlfriend, but it was one of his girlfriends. Turned out she had sex with a black guy. And oh, let me show y'all that. Hold on, let me take y'all to that. Hold on a second. So let me set this up. So this was one of his favorite quote unquote girlfriend. So he says he's too good to have only one girlfriend. So he has several girlfriends, but this was his main girl, right? He called her his bottom bitch, like what Tate does. And so it was revealed. So what he does, because he's hung like an ant, I'm not making that up. And notice I didn't say allegedly. He's hung like an ant. So he doesn't want a girl who has had sex with a black guy, because he knows that she's going to know the difference between having, I guess you could say, some nice big plump sausages versus, I guess you could say spam. No, what is the Vienna sausage, right? He's gonna know what's gonna happen. I don't eat meat. So what is the big hamburgers? What is the big hot dogs? He has the Vienna sausage. What is that pepperoni bratwurst. Yeah, bratwurst. Am I pronouncing that right? That's actually a German word too. Bratwurst. Anyway, he's hung like an ant. So if any woman had a black guy, then he knows he's not, pleasing her because he's insufficient. So it was revealed that a black guy whose name is Lil E Loaded, aka Lil E, he's on TikTok, and he put it on blast that he had her and her friend. He had a threesome with her and her friend. And so that's the context to this. So now that y'all know the context to it. So the black guy put it on his TikTok. And then Clavicular was so humiliated, he basically had her send a takedown notice to TikTok to have it taken down. So y'all got the whole thing. Here we go.
Wait, so be honest. You're saying that picture wasn't you? Mm-hmm. But that looks literally just like your.
So this is the picture right here. So they censored all the naughty stuff out.
Nose and your eyebrows.
Blanket just tipped $3. Did my Michael Jackson get away with being a pedo because of the halo?
Okay, mute the TTS for a second. Well, put it on God. That's not you.
On God.
On God? On your mom's life.
Yeah.
Now, another thing I can't stand about these type of streamers, right? Nobody is more infatuated, consumed, and obsessed with black culture than these male monkeys. Okay? Now, y'all know me. I got to constantly remind y'all, I divorced the black community back in the 90s. You don't see me trying to like, yo, on God, what's up, gang? What's up? I don't do none of that. But what I keep telling people is you can't take away my blackness. You can't take away my nappy hair. I love my locks. I'm not, even though I'm wearing wigs, I cut my locks. I didn't cut them off. I am wearing my locks till I die. Okay, this is my hair. I love having natural hair. All right. I love my big booty. I love my tatas. I love my black skin. I love being black. I don't have to be part of the black community to be black woman. I love being a black woman. And if you want to see how much I love it, have somebody sit up here and try to shame me for being aggressive. I would tell them straight up, you damn right I'm aggressive. Because guess what? Ain't nobody hitting me upside the head in the knockout game.
Boom, headshot.
I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about that. Okay? Y'all got to worry about that. I ain't got to worry about that. I'm not hit up in the head with the knockout game. Okay? Y'all get hit in the head with the knockout game. Okay? I ain't got to worry about the stuff y'all worry about. But that's what they do. That's all they do is they use black slang. Because who do you think On God came from? And let me tell y'all something. When people can still say On God, on my mama, on my daddy, they still lying. I mean, Meg Thee Stallion is proof that she loved that. Nobody loved her mama more than she did. And she even lied on her dead mama, okay?
Boom, headshot.
You lied on your dead mama. Your dead mama. Your dead mama. Your dead mama. You lied on your dead mama. She said, on my mama, I ain't have sex with Troy. You lied on your look. So, Liz, I'm just saying, if you gonna lie on your mama, who cares about this On God, on your mama, on your babies, on your dead daddy, or whatever? You know what I'm saying? That don't mean nothing, but black people, never forget this. Nobody envies you, imitate you, than white folks. Black people are the most imitated, obsessed, like people love the way we dress. We actually set fashion trends. Okay. People are getting BBLs. Well, then I see some black women getting BBLs. I don't know why black women getting BBLs, but it is what it is, okay? Y'all getting all this stuff, injection in the lips to look like us. To look like us. You getting spray tan to be like us. All right? So I know as the originator mama, I understand my position. I understand how powerful I am. So you don't make me mad because I understand you are nothing but a generic version of what I created in children, okay? If you know what I'm talking about. So these Yakubians can't tell me nothing. I understand the hatred because you jealous. So get ready for this. On your mom, on your mom, on your mom, on God, like straight slang coming from black folks. You ain't never heard me say on God, on my mama, on my pappy, on my mammy, you never heard me say nothing like this.
You're saying that picture wasn't you?
Mm-hmm.
But that looks literally just like your nose and your eyebrows.
Blanket just tipped $3. Did my Michael Jackson get away with being a pedo because of the halo?
Okay, mute the TTS for a second. Well, put it on God. That's not you.
On God.
On God? On your mom's life.
Yeah.
Say on my mom's life. That's not me.
Yeah.
Anonymous.
He cold. He belongs to the streets.
What percentage of the male population
say on my mom's life. It's not me.
could ascend past sub 5 if they actually put maximum effort into looks maxing?
No, hold up. Say on my mom's life. It wasn't me.
Yeah.
Sorry. Am I on the list?
Boys. Okay. Well, it was there, boys.
Now, ladies, let me tell you something. Do not allow any man to humiliate you like this. It's bad enough. Like, you guys tell me, can you believe what Myron did to these girls on Fresh and Fit? He called the black girls, I don't care. If you, especially if you're a black woman, take your trifling ass to Fresh and Fit, and Myron calls you all kinds of names, that's your you problem, you dumbass. It's the same when Kevin Samuels was alive. I didn't care about the dumbass black women that was coming up there just to get humiliated. You're gonna have women of every race that feel like they're different. They are the exception to the rule. That Myron's not gonna call them a monkey, not gonna call them a hair hat, even though he has a fake hair glued to his head. You think that these white women think that if they come on Clavicle and they look great like this one, he's not going to allow his chat to call them all kinds of hoes, call them all kinds of sluts. He's going to act like that she is basically just for sex only. Like, learn from their mistakes. You should teach young girls the difference between low-tier women, high-tier women, and women that are in between of learning who they are. There's never, ever, 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 unless money's in it for you, to go on any of these shows to be publicly humiliated. There's never, ever. So I don't care when women go on Fresh and Fit or the whatever podcast and get straight dragged. Listen. How long Fresh and Fit been out, and you just now deciding to go on in the show and think you're not gonna get dragged?
You don't want to say on my mom's life it wasn't me?
Okay. Just tipped $3. My nigga, listen.
Why'd you put
just talking to her and trying to riz her up on some riz shit? She genuinely just sits there like a dog.
Bro, that's all right. Be respectful.
Look, he said be respectful, but he's still going to let them talk to her like any kind of way. Now, this is what I'm saying. Y'all turn off the TTS, but the TTS hasn't been turned off. He's telling them to be respectful, but they call her all kind of hoes, sluts, call her a mugshot, which that is what a mugshot is. You know what I'm saying? They call her all kinds of names, and she sits there and take it. She sit there and take it.
Why would you put it on God, but not on your mom?
That's my mom.
So you lied on God that you're wearing the same bracelet right now from the photo?
Vagina sperm.
Wait, hold it up.
$3. You should make
Wait, hold it up.
You shoot steroids into your heart.
Wait, show it on the screen.
Superman. Ask Jenny Peg you like a little bit shed love it too much.
Wait, chat, can we get a comparison photo? Let's see. LMFAO. Let's see. I've been saying Nutella. Yeah, why the fuck is the title?
Dad, just tip $3.
Bust. Oh my god, dude. How? Get out. Oh.
Was it worth it, Fine? Just tip $3.
Let's go.
Fiona, you understand how you sound saying it's not you in bed looking like a slut? You are literally wearing the same bracelet
For real.
you have on now.
Let's see.
Bad looks.
For real. All right. Let's show. All right. Twitter.com. Let's see. Let's get a comparison.
No, don't put it on the thing.
Just tip $3. X Pro, Convi.
Let's see. Same bracelet? Wait, let me.
So that's him right there, right? And they don't show it all because the girl is kind of like topless.
See your arm?
So Lori just tipped $3. This new girl, Fiona Moggs Violet, to Gandy and back. Threesome with Jenny going to go hard later style.
Dude, is that the
Doesn't look like it. Where are the charms?
Wait, do the same pose?
Coffee King just tipped $3. Jesus
Yes.
Christ,
Yes
what
or
in
no?
these donations do people wish upon any of the horrors
I don't know.
in your vicinity like what?
Wait, it doesn't even. I mean, the thing is, it's got like all these weird things on it, but I don't know.
And you know what? You know, as when I'm watching this, and I have to basically talk this over with other women of all ages, because when a part of me is like they're young and dumb, right? They're young and dumb. They should know better. But when are they at an age where women can shame them and they can't use young and dumb anymore? What age could that be, chat? You know what I'm saying? Cause see, if I was this, like, depending upon if she's 21, I'd be like, okay, you dumb. You just young and dumb, right? You're gonna have to be in your position where you know better. But I'm like, when you 24, 23, you know, should you know better by then? Or was that just too unrealistic? I'm trying to say. Damn, Angel said 21. That's, no, I think that's a little too, well, I don't know. They get it more experience younger. See, that's the thing. It's different than, 25 is damn near grandma years. They definitely should be. There's no excuse at 25. I'm even going to say 24, 23. I wanted to say 24, 23. There's no excuse. You got the internet now, right? Let me tell y'all something. As much as I don't like TikTok, and I don't like TikTok, I have to admit that there are some empowering women on there that are teaching y'all game on TikTok. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some jaded women on there too, but just ignore them. Listen to the women that can teach you how to get that self-esteem. All right? Teach you how to never put yourself in a situation to get humiliated. As soon as, what I tell women all the time, as soon as you see disrespect, you basically give them a warning, whoever's disrespecting you, and then you have to make the next step to either de-escalate it or abandon that. But there has to be some consequences, right? For example, I could never, ever, ever get in a relationship where you're going to call me names. Okay? I nipped that in the bud in the beginning. Like when I was younger in college, I was fooling around with this guy. Okay? And he would, if I did something he didn't like, he would call me a dumb bitch. When he did it the first time, I said, what did you say? Oh, I'm just playing. Stop being, and he'll play that like tickling me stuff. Like, stop being so serious. I said, don't call me that no more. I'm just saying, like, come on, girl. Why you being so serious? What's going on? We just playing around. Like, no. Don't ever call me that again. Don't ever call me that again. Okay? If you don't call your mama that, don't you ever call me that. And that's that. You nip that in the butt. You tell me, you call me that again, I'm going to slap you. Or I'm going to just, you have to put a consequence in there. Okay? So there's that. It's sad you need TikTok for that. Mothers shouldn't teach. Mothers don't teach nothing. Do you honestly believe that standard is measured towards I don't know what you're talking about. And also type English. Ain't I Show Speed 21? He traveled the world. It just depends on what kind of life experience. Yeah, but I Show Speed is a multimillionaire. So you can't put him in the same category. Right? You know what I'm saying? This man will never have to worry about money. As a matter of fact, he has, as of right now, enough generational wealth for 3 generations. So it's a little unfair. It's a little unfair to put him in there. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. Okay.
I don't know. Wait.
It would dangle.
And there's a that is. I don't know, dude.
Jeffrey Epstein.
So this is the black guy, and she got this because I went to his TikTok and it's gone. He got this taken down. So it was a TikTok where he was showing like they trying to lie, talking about I never had his girl, and then show a picture of him with her and her best friend.
Interesting.
Paging hard at Jenny just tipped $3. I enjoyed this.
What are we saying about this? What are we saying about the repost?
Yeah, I agree, Angel. Okay. So, oh shoot. Dad, going there. Hold on a second. I wanted to read it for you guys. Hold on.
No.
I enjoyed this. Wrap it up. You can never.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
So it says, no way, Clav, and it got in bold letters, embarrassed himself. True. What is this? Spacey? No, Stacy. Okay, I guess that's her name. Embarrassed herself. True Stacy, or are on webcam. Something. $8,000 live viewer. No, sorry, 8,000 live viewers. And this is where he shows the spicy stuff. And this is his name. Lil Loaded, aka Lil E. Hold on, let me see if he put it back up. I doubt it though. She got it taken down though. Let's see. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Lil TikTok. What the hell? Well, this is him, I guess. Hold on a second.
So this rapper blew up from a...
What is this thing up top? I can't even click to see if it's him or not. I'm just trying like this is him. Woo. Ruff.
So this...
This can't be him. Hold on a second. Little E loaded. It's little E loaded. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second. It's not little reloaded. It's little E loaded. Hold on. By the way, ever since they okay, this is him. This is him. Here we go. We found it. We found it. Here we go. Yeah, he deleted it. See? Hold on. Let's go back to... So you see, you have him coming down the stairs, him holding the red cup, and then this is the video, right? So then when you come right here, you see him coming down the stairs, him holding the red cup, and this right here is where the video would have been at. But it's not there because he got her to take it down. So there's that. That's what happened. Okay, let's finish watching this.
Be honest.
$5.
Yeah.
Jennifer X Line, wrap it up. You can never revert that you the black.
Be honest, be honest.
There was no threesome.
There was no threesome?
There was no threesome. He was at my friend's and got with my friend, and I slept in the bed and they came and slept.
Fiona's dad just tipped $3. Mama, I can't believe you're on this stream. Might as well give him straight.
Yeah, right.
At the desk at this point. Gonna rope max.
Chat. So you just slept in a bed with random people?
I was sleeping alone.
And they came in your room while you're sleeping? Chat, are we believing this? What?
Girl, the fact that you feel like you gotta owe any man an explanation.
Boom! Headshot!
Woo, your self-esteem is in hell. Your self-esteem is in hell. You don't owe no man nothing. This not even your husband. Okay, you are content. He says you are his main girlfriend. He got girlfriends. Plural. And you here acting like you on the witness stand in court for this clown. Woo, child. Let me kiss my black skin.
Interesting. Like, I feel like you're better off just admitting to it.
No, he's not paying none of these girls nothing. They don't pay these girls. They're young and stupid. This is the reason why they pursue young women, because, and to be honest, when you're young, you are inexperienced. When you're young, you don't know what the game. If your mama don't teach you the game or your pappy don't teach you the game like my dad did, you don't know. If you don't have an auntie, you don't have a best friend, you don't have a mentor, teach you how to avoid situations like this, you will be doomed to fall for it. She ain't got nobody in her life that's a female or a male that's going to say, girl, why are you sitting there? As soon as he pulled up them pictures, you would have like, yeah, that's me. He's better than me. I'm going to go ahead and get me a big old, I still can't say that word, barwurst. That's not going to come off the word. Vienna sausages sound better than I had to come up with a, you know what? This is what she said. Say, yeah, that's me. I'd rather have a baseball bat than a Vienna sausage. There you go. There you go. There you go. That sound better. I wouldn't want no baseball bat though. I'm just saying, if she's a size queen, she'll be like, give me a baseball bat than a Vienna sausage. I'm just sorry, okay? You know, like, yeah, and let me go over there and get hooked up, because the stuff you did last night was not doing anything, okay?
Okay, but there's nothing to admit. Like, I will put that on everything.
Yeah, bratwurst doesn't come off the, it doesn't flow off the tongue though. It just doesn't. No matter if I could pronounce it perfectly, it just doesn't roll off the tongue. Vienna sausage roll off the tongue. Hot dog roll off the tongue, but that don't sound right. No damn hot dog. What is the ballpark Franks? It still don't roll off the tongue. Bratwurst doesn't sound off. It doesn't. No matter how many times you type it in there, Angel, it doesn't roll off the tongue. It doesn't roll off the tongue. Bratwurst. It doesn't roll off the tongue. What was the name? Ballpark Franks, right? They plump when you cook them. Do they still cook those? Hold on. Do they still have? I don't eat this, but we used to eat this when I was a little kid. Ballpark Franks. Ballpark Franks. Do they still cook those? There we go. Now, don't eat hot dogs because they'll cause cancer. I'm sorry. They're just not good for you. But these are when I was young, my mama and at all family reunions would get these type of hot dogs because when you put them on the grill, they get bigger. They get bigger, and it's Oscar Mayer Wiener. No, I'm good. I would say Ballpark Franks. So, and it used to be a commercial too. Let me see if they got the commercial. Let me see if they got the commercial here. It's an old commercial. They plump when you cook them. Let's see. Oh, Magic Johnson. Hold on, let me look at this. This is 2004.
When I pull something off the grill, I want it big, I want it plump, I want it girthy. In fact, girthy is one of my favorite words. I like the way it rolls off my tongue.
Okay. Likes it girthy, chat. Yeah, his mouth, Angel, cause he likes it girthy. Okay, he likes it girthy. It rolls off his tongue. He likes it girthy. Okay.
Girthy. Now this Grillmaster dog right here, that's what I call girthy. Girthy. Girthy is good.
Ballpark Grillmaster Frank.
Oh, I'm sorry you feel violated there, Alexi Barbea. Woo! Okay, all right, here we go. All right, your husband laughing at Spitfire. Tom, he need to cover his ears when he listening to this show, honey. We all over the place.
You'll say you swear on your mom you didn't do it?
That there was no threesome?
Mm-hmm.
On my mom, I did not have a threesome.
David Spade just tipped $3. I just realized Jenny's skull is super strangely shaped. Almost like she was meant to be a guy, but ended up as a girl. Her babies would come out scary.
Okay, she did it separately. Did you do it separately? Did you do it before?
What?
And then there was no threesome, but you got before?
Just tipped $3. Can you only stop lying and just say you got raw dogged by that?
For real.
We're not 10 years old. You can't lie to us.
Now, mind you, he said turn off the TTS and then told them to be respectful. Yet still, he still got the TTS on there, and he's still letting them disrespect her. Y'all teach these women how to have self-esteem, y'all. Just like, don't ever put yourself down. You got the power to get up and walk out. The longer you sit there, the longer they're going to talk about you, the longer they're going to humiliate you. Imagine if when you get older, would you want this clip to come and haunt you?
Interesting. All right, be completely honest. Have you ever had sex with a black dude?
Hold on. Slither, I'm going to put you in timeout because you're behind. It's nothing personal, but I'm going to put you in a 10-minute timeout because you are behind the stream. Okay, hold on. Let me tell him. I put you in time out so that you can catch up to the current stream. You are behind. You didn't do anything wrong. You're just commenting about shit we talked about an hour ago. There we go. All right, here we go. Oh, let me put LOL. There. Ha ha. Okay.
All right, be completely honest. Have you ever had sex with a black dude?
No.
Put it on your mom's life.
On my mom's life.
Put it on my dead mama. My dead mama. I put it on your dead mama. Your dead mama.
You've never hooked up with a black guy.
I want you to understand, it doesn't mean anything. I put it on my mama. I put it on God. I put it on my baby. I put it on my daddy. I put it on my mammy. Like, what does that mean? Do you know people get on a witness stand, place their hand on the Bible, and swear that they'll tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, and still lie on the witness stand? Why does he want to know? Because he's hung like an ant. He has 4 inches. And like the girth is a pencil. That's why. That's why. Men, let me tell y'all something, ladies. Never forget this. Men who do not know how to bring that Thunderdome to the bedroom, they care about other men before them, and they care about the type of men. Like, they want to know if they were big or not, right? Because if they give you trash ding-a-ling, you will be able to tell immediately. So men who give trash sex worry about your body count, worry about what if you had sex with a black man. But I hate to let y'all know this, but white men can be hung too, and so can Latino men. I don't know about Hispanic men. They're way too short, so I don't know. Okay. But I have seen Latino men, 8 in width is pretty, at least girthy, right? So I don't know why y'all think it's only black men. White men can be blessed down there too. But if you just got trash ding-a-ling, you care more about black men, because the odds of black men being better in bed is higher than any other race of men. So whatever. Like, I'm just saying, y'all, that's the reason why they care so much. A man who knows how to handle business in the bedroom not gonna care if you had sex, if he's white anyway, not gonna care if you had sex with a black man.
No.
Interesting.
Just tip $3.
Let's see.
Fiona, we like you, but the BBC thing is disgusting.
For real.
The story is hard to believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he humiliates her. She eventually leaves, but she sits there a long time and she gets straight up dragged. Straight up dragged. Latino men are girthy, but a lot of us are mixed with black. Yeah, I don't know why they want to just sit here and say black man, black man, black man, black. Like, baby, I'm just sorry, y'all. Why y'all so obsessed with black men? Like the black male worship. I never thought I'd see this in my life. Y'all just like what the hell? Okay, let's move on to Sneako. Sneako is real quick and to the point. Sneako is going to do let me let him tell y'all.
I spoke to Myron first because I know Myron has beef.
Also, this is his 3rd time wearing this combo. Does he think he look good? I swear to God, he looked like John Travolta on Saturday Night Live. Hold on a second. John Travolta, Saturday night. Oh, Saturday Night Fever. White suit. Like, I'm just like, dude. What's I don't understand. This This looks so... Now I got the Bee Gees in my head. Damn it! Damn it! Now I'm gonna have that in my head all night long! Like, is he trying to bring this back or something? Is that what Sneako trying to do? Is he trying to bring this? I'm sorry, this looks corny. And you down there in Miami like this? Like, what's going on? This Spitfire, thank you so much. $5. Sneako looks like he's cosplaying a Grand Theft. Oh, that too! Oh my God, that too! Yeah, he does look like a Grand Theft Auto, a GTA character. He does. Good eye. Sneako wearing that suit from Scarface to Tony Montana. I don't remember. I only saw Scarface twice in my entire life. I've seen Saturday Night Fever for. Oh my God! Hold on a second. Tony Montana, Scarface, white suits. Oh, is that what he's trying to do? Is look like him? Okay, but still, this is back in the damn 70s, though. Does Sneako think he looks like Tony Montana? It looks so corny, dude. It looks so corny. Like, you ain't got no style, so you gonna dress like that? I'm sorry, it looks so tacky. It looks so tacky. This is what I expect a gay man to wear. I kid you not. Headshot. This now, gay men will love this. I don't know any straight woman that'll look at this suit and go, "Ooh, Sneako." Okay. I hear you ain't nothing but a jive turkey. You dig? That's all I hear. That's all I hear is when I say, okay, I'm sorry. Let me let him play this. Let me let him do this. Okay, hold on a second.
I spoke to Myron first because I know Myron has beef with Abba. Abba and Myron, their beef goes back a long time. And so I said, Myron, would you be cool? And he said, yeah, it's fine, no problem. He has no issue with it. I think it's time. Abba reached out, he wants to do an interview, so we're gonna see when that's gonna be. So I know there's differences that some of you guys dislike and some of you this, but regardless, Abba defended me more than almost anybody I know. He really did. He was truthful about the situation, like more than a lot of people that were there. So he's made a lot of hit pieces on me. There was a lot of back and forth. I've disrespected a lot too. I've said a lot of stuff, but on this situation, he did, you know, he was truthful about it, and so many people weren't, or like kind of dancing around it. And so people are expecting like, oh, squash the beef with these red pillars. It's like, dude, they fucking have disrespected, snaked, and attacked me more. You know?
You calling somebody else a snake? Sneako calling somebody else a snake. By the way, this ain't nothing but a clout grab. You clout grabbing. Okay, but he's right. Abba did say, I said, when did Abba say something nice about him? And I found it. So I'm gonna show you Abba. Abba just too nice. Goddamn, I would have never, ever said this about Sneako. But I had to go look and see what Abba did say last year about this was back in October of last year.
I didn't want to include this because it wasn't in the video, because I guess during the live we didn't come back to it. But what I was wrong about Sneako, and I wanted to include this because I think it's worth saying. Sneako got the label of being a grifter because he constantly changed his worldviews or his opinions quite a lot. Depending on who he was hanging around, you felt like he was always just swaying with the wind. I remember there's a lot of memes about that at the time, and we definitely played into that, especially when he was, converting to Islam. During that time period, there's a lot of people who were kind of wearing the veneer of religion whilst doing none of the labor. They were mocking atheists, and at the same time doing none of the work that's associated with being someone of faith. And rightly so, a lot of them are going to call it grifters, Sneako among them. However, I think Sneako has put in the time, he's put in the work, and me personally, when I see someone making a real effort to...
What effort? What effort? I don't see no effort. Sneako grifting, now he's grifting, pretending to be Jewish now. Sneako can never stay consistent on anything. Now he's talking about something. My daddy never told me I want you to understand how stupid this is, ladies and gentlemen, okay? I want y'all to understand. All Sneako life, his daddy never told him that one of their relatives was a survivor of the Holocaust, but all of a sudden, his father pulls him to the side and says, son, I gotta tell you something. You are part Jewish. Then Sneako comes out and says, I'm 12% Jewish. What? Where did that 12% come from? And people are buying it without receipts. I'm sorry, unless you go submit a swab test to somebody neutral, that means somebody you can't pay off, that means somebody you ain't trying to get no clout off of, that even includes somebody who don't like you, and they submit that anonymously to any DNA or genetic testing facility, I bet you on my mama you ain't no 12% Jewish. Boom, headshot. I had to throw that in there. On my mama you ain't Jewish. On my mama, on my dad mama, my dad mama, my dad mama, on my dad mama. I bet you ain't no Jew. You ain't got no Jew in you. The hell you think this is, dude? His lying ass. And people just believe it. People just believe it. But hold on. Servant. I know it goes deeper than the DNA, but he's not Jewish at all. The one thing I do love about Jews and who else do this? I want to say Hindu, is that your lineage starts with the mother. Boom, headshot. If your mama ain't it, you ain't it. And it's supposed to be that way. It's supposed to be that way. Okay? Your lineage should be determined through your mama, not your damn daddy. So if your mama isn't Jewish, which she isn't, you ain't Jew. There's no such thing as 12% Jewish. What the hell is that? That ain't no such thing. You could never go. Imagine coming to the black community and saying, because black people gatekeep. Well, not really, because y'all accepted Rachel Dolezal as black, so hold on, y'all accept Sean King as black until I finally made a video exposing his ass. Boom, headshot. I'm so proud. To this day, I'm still proud of that video. My video did more harm to Sean King's reputation than any video I have ever made. But y'all let that white boy go around talking about something. He black. His father, his white mama cheated on his white daddy with a light-skinned black man. Y'all took that hook, line, sinker. Right, okay. Anyway, nobody could come in to the black community talking about something. I'm 12% black, so that makes me black. What? Come on. So he's lying about the Jewish thing. Listen, Sneako is an opportunist. He's only doing this part Jew thing because he realized he can make way more money by being friends with Jews than going against Jews. Why do y'all think Kanye West made an apology again? How many apologies are we working on now from Kanye? Hami apologize. Oh, you discovered me through that video, Nessa? You go, girl. Thank you. That was a long time ago, too. I mean, come on now. Like, this is so, like, okay, anyway, let's get back to Alba.
When I see someone making a real effort to follow their convictions, I think it's worth commending. And at the end of the day, whether you support everything he says or not, that's...
Magda, he can't claim no % without getting a genetic test done. You cannot do that without a genetic testing. I had it done, and I had no idea that I had 32% Scandinavian blood in me. You look at me and my nappy hair and these beautiful lips, these black lips. There's no way you would think I had white in me, right? How the hell can you tell? And the thing about it is, nobody can just say, pull out their ass, I got this % in me. You got to get a genetic test done to see the percentage of what. He's lying. He's lying. It's a lie, Magda. It's a lie. Apparently, his Jewish grandfather fled from France to Haiti. Why would a Jew go to Haiti?
Boom! Headshot!
That's how you know he lying. That's how you know he lying. Okay, that's how you know he lying. You mean to tell me a Jewish person who escaped the Holocaust is going to take his ass to Haiti and not America? Not go to New York? Really? Come on now. Come on, y'all. Y'all must don't know Jews like I know Jews. Okay? Y'all don't know Jews like I know Jews. Ain't no Jew gonna pick Haiti over New York if they gotta go to a different country, honey. They not going to choose no Caribbean country over New York City. Exactly, boy and Poco, okay? Only for a layover en route to Florida. Because there's a whole lot of them down there in South Florida. Holy smokes. So I'm just saying he just lying. He's lying. Because look, Florida's filled with Jews, the south part of it. South Florida is filled with Jewish people. So he lives in two places that are run by Jews. New York City. He's not in the state of New York. He's in New York City. And he has an apartment in Miami. You can't sit up here and talk about some F the Jews, F this, F that, down with Israel, and you think you're going to live in two predominantly inhabited Jewish cities. Are you serious? No. He's lying. This is a grift. This is a grift. Y'all should never believe anything come out of Sneako's mouth. Sneako, and the reason why he accepted this interview with Abba and Preach is because this is a way of rebranding himself. He's gonna try, cause I don't know if y'all noticed this. Sneako ain't doing so well on YouTube. I went to his stream just out of curiosity. I went to his stream yesterday and on Tuesday, and dude is not getting no more than 2,000 watch hours. Like, what? What the hell? So then I went to his kick, and his kick is at like 4,000, but those are bots. Because I looked at the way his chat was moving. His chat wasn't even moving like that. So he's botting his views on Kick. And I'm like, dude, he ain't up there no more like that. So he's trying to rebrand himself because that night out with Nick and Myron, oh goofy ass, and then Clavicular and Andrew Tate, no, that hurt his reputation. And that messed him up a lot. So when he gets confronted, also he's getting confronted by Jews now. And so he's like, how could I be anti-Semite when I'm Jewish? So that's his out now. That's his get out of jail free card. How can he be? And because that's what happened. 2 Jewish, they were fine too. I was like, damn, they make Jews like that. They were still short though. But still, I was like, those are Jews? What? God damn, they make them different now. But he to get out of that confrontation, he stood up here and said that he's Jewish. He says he still practices Islam. He just have 12% Jews in him. Sorry, 12% Judaism in him, Jews in him or whatever. He's just lying. He's just lying. Damn, I ain't gonna have no time to go over to Candace. I'm gonna have to take her out of stream. I'm gonna have to take her off of the thing. Hold on.
Not really the point. I think what matters is that we need more people involved who believe in the things that they say and who try to have a consistent track record. And I like to, give those flowers when I'm wrong about things. So that's about it. Nothing more than that.
So that's Abba. Abba is said nice things about Sneako, and Sneako saw the video that they did, where which was really funny. I liked that video, when they was talking about the whole party that they went to, right? So Sneako watched it on his stream, and then he wanted to do I guess Abba reached out to him and said, hey, you want to do an interview? I don't know if I'm gonna watch it because it's like I don't believe nothing he says. Like these guys are just bad people. But Sneako is a clout shark. He's a clout shark. Also, Sneako got real panicky because when that whole HH song came out, he didn't want to lose his YouTube channel because he just got it back. So he's trying to rebrand. This is just a rebrand. And also, from my understanding, Kanye told him to make peace with Jews, that they're no longer anti-Semitic. Kanye is on his medication, and now he loves Jews again. But Kanye will stop taking his medication. He'll hate Jews again. You know how this works.
More than so many people weren't, or like kind of dancing around it. And so people are expecting like, oh, squash the beef with these red pillars. It's like, dude, they fucking have disrespected, snaked, and attacked me more than so many people like them. And I think it's going to be an interesting conversation. We disagree on a lot. So I think I'm sure his audience is going to be upset that, I don't even know if I should be announcing this, but I just did. I know his audience is going to be upset, but maybe it's going to be an interesting conversation because, a couple years ago we used to do some collabs, but I think those are the interesting conversations. And I would not have done it without
The only collab he did was when you tried to defend Nick Fuentes. That's the only collab. It was you, oh God, Don, oh God, what is that brother's name, that had dreadlocks and he was heavy Christian, but he's no longer, Don something, right? It was Abba, Don something, and Young Don. Thank you, Angel. Young Don, Abba, and what's the funny one? What's the real funny one? Dark-skinned brother. He also went Christian too and deleted his channel. And now he back to making pranks. I was so mad, dude. That man, y'all have no what's his name, y'all? Y'all know him. Gideon. Let me tell y'all something. This is gonna hurt to say this, right? My youngest godson loved Gideon. My godson had pneumonia. He was in the hospital. We were really scared. And what lifted his spirits up was watching all of Gideon's videos, right? Because laugh therapy is therapy. I know some of y'all don't believe this, but laughing is therapy. And I believe with all my heart and soul that him laughing at all of Gideon's videos help him get strong enough to where we can get him out of that hospital. Because I don't like that he's in the hospital. And so when, I think 2 years later, when Gideon deleted all his videos. Dude, I was so angry with Gideon. I was so pissed off with him. Like, like straight out to the point if I ever saw him out, I won't cuss him out now because now he calmed down. But do you understand that that's a selfish thing to do because you found Jesus, right? What does that have to do with these prank videos that are literally funny? They are kid friendly because there wasn't no curse words in them. These were really, really funny videos. And my godson's favorite one was when Gideon went to a Comic-Con thing, and he infiltrated the Comic-Con convention. That I sat there and watched that with him. So it's like when these guys sit up here and get all caught up in their fifis because of religion. So look, Gideon got extra religious and then left it. Then young Don got extra religious, cut his locks off and then left it. I'm like, maybe y'all should stop like revamping yourself when you find God or whatever. So it was Abba, it was Gideon, it was young Don, and then it was Sneako and Nick Fuentes. That's what it was. It wasn't no collab. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it on YouTube. That wasn't no collab. They wanted to see why your dumb ass was hooking up with Nick Fuentes. Let's see if we can find that chat. Let me see. Sneako, Abba, Young Don, Gideon. Oh, I hope I spelled Gideon. No, Gideon. And Nick Fuentes. Oh, it was on, oh, here we go. Right here.
New friend Nick Fuentes. He's streaming. I don't know if you're streaming right now. Abby, you know him?
Hi.
Hold on. Young Don comes in round, but here we go. Right. So this was not no collab. This was like, I want you to justify how you got this racist midget who don't want to explain why he's gay. He want to pretend that he's straight, okay? I want to know why y'all all have this on here. This is the last time, I could be wrong, I don't think I am. This was the last time they were on the stream together. This was like not no collab. This was like a confrontation. It was pretty funny though. It was really, really pretty funny. Gideon was hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Because Nick was talking all about how low IQ and the white race are high, which is that's so much of a lie. And so they was competing against them. And let me tell y'all something. One more thing before I gotta say something too in reference to these guys cutting off their locks. So I'm thinking about doing a video. I don't know if I'm going to, because a part of me is like, maybe I should mind my own business. But I saw D'Angelo just straight shave his whole head bald. So he cut off all his locks. He's bald. Young Don cut off his locks. Now he just got it braided. Kai Cenat cut off his locks. And what I want people to understand is when you have your locks, you are at your power, you at a most powerful state. Okay? It is, I can't explain how powerful you are with your locks. Now, am I saying you are less powerful without it? Yeah, I am saying that. And am I saying, can you get to a level of power again? Yeah, you can. But when you cut off your locks, you have cut off a cheat code in a way to manifesting things that you want, to manifesting things that will make you stronger. If you want to know why Kai Cenat is going through stuff right now, because the dumbass cut his locks off. Everybody telling myself, well, he let LeBron James. I don't care who he let cut it off. He shouldn't have let it cut it off. He shouldn't let nobody cut his hair off, right? If you get locks, you have to be committed to it. That's why I don't pressure women to get locks, because women like versatility. I like versatility. Like I said, I cut 10 inches of my locks just so the locks I have now can fit underneath a wig. Once it gets hot, I'm back to my hair being out, right? But I'm not cutting off my locks because I am at my power. This is my mane. Like a lioness. This is my mane here. So it's like, and yeah, exactly, just like Samson. And so Young Don, when Young Don cut off his locks, I didn't even recognize him. And he was going through a metamorphosis. He was going through a transition. And it took him a while before he was able to get back his views. D'Angelo's going through something right now. I'm like, dude, why get locks? Why y'all doing this? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what y'all doing? What are y'all doing? But it's like, a part of me is like, maybe they don't understand the power of locks, you know? So I am not saying that, because what I'm saying is that when you had it so long and you finally get it cut off, you are going through a transition. Sometimes some men come out of it, some women too, men and women come out of it fine, some don't. To me, Young Don looked like he's coming through pretty good. It also, Kai Cenat looks like he's having some challenges. D'Angelo looks like he's having challenges. Preach is coming through just fine. Okay. So but then again, Preach is a very private person, so we don't know if he was going through a challenge there or not. But what I noticed is that when you get your locks cut off, baby, okay, get ready for some challenges. Get ready for some consequences and repercussions. You will be stronger. You will be stronger afterwards. You will. Okay? It will make you or break you, but you will never achieve that spiritual, emotional power you had with your locks. I'm speaking from experience. So I find it wild that these guys are just cutting their hair now. Like, what's going on in 2005? When did Young Don cut his locks off? Was it 2005 or 2004? Whenever he cut his hair off, I was like, what's going on? What's happening here? So there's that. Anyway. So look, I guess we're gonna have to talk about Candace another day. But listen, I agree. Ain't this like Samson in the Bible? Exactly. Listen, I tell people all the time, my locks are like antennas. I can't explain it, but whenever I am like out in public and there's somebody that means a lot to me in the same area, I look up and then I look to the right or I look to the left. It just depends on the situation. And I stand there and they always show up. They always cross the path. But it has to be somebody I care about. It has to be somebody I love. And I'll be in an aisle, right? Like, let's say, for instance, I'm in the nuts aisle. I'm going to get me some raw cashews. And I'm sitting there reading how much salt one has and this, that, the other. And all of a sudden, I'll stop and I'll look up and I'll feel my friend. And then something tells me, look to your left. And I'll look to my left and I'll just like, I don't know what I'm looking at, but all of a sudden my friend will cross the aisle or come down the aisle. Every time. It's like, also, my locks strengthen my intuition. I'm very intuitive. I think my intuition will dull down tremendously if I got rid of my locks. There's just so much that comes with my hair. All right. And I'm just saying, like, I had my hair like this since 1997. So I went natural in 1996, 1997. So I started getting locks back in 1997. So back then it wasn't really like acceptable to have locks back then, right? We would get teased for it, but I knew this was a lifelong thing. I knew this wasn't something I was going to have temporary, right? So there's that. I just, that's what I'm saying. Like, these guys, you know, getting like if you're going to get locks, like commit to it or don't. But to me, I don't look at locks like a style. I look at it like my identity. And that's why a person's face don't look the same when it's gone. And you have to get used to their face without it. All right, chat. So I will do we're not going to talk about Candace today because we're already past 2 hours. But I will do a video on this. This looks really good. I also have a video. I want to introduce you to 2 characters. So there is a homeless couple that purposely want to be homeless. I don't know if I should talk. I don't know if I should introduce them to you guys or not. Because I found them on TikTok, right? Hold on. Let me. Oh, is that phone not in here? Oh, they're on my other phone. Hold on. Let me see if I can find them. The homeless couple, fullest. I think that's TikTok. These people. Okay. This storyline is funny. Now, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about this storyline, and I want y'all to let me know if y'all interested or not. Okay. So, she does OnlyFans, and she gets to have sexy time with other men. Okay. He don't care, but those two are in a relationship. He tells her that they need to beat the system by not having rent, by not having to pay hotel fees, by not being in a motel, whatever. They need to live off the land, right? Is he pimping her? I don't think so, Nikki. I don't think so. He locks down the comments in the that's a very good question. Hold on. Okay.
Believe me, I'm the nigga boy that love me in the street. I'm not trying to find nobody else to be. I'm the one they come to see because they are.
Okay.
So this container says microwave safe, but it's plastic. So when you heat this up in the microwave.
Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, because they out. Hold on. I gotta get some. Wait a minute. Are they in a hotel now? Okay, this is the last one. Wait a minute. No, this is the motel. The last time it's been a long time. The last time I was on here, they were in a tent. They were in a tent with snow on it. Hold on, is this their account? Yeah, this is their account. 3.6 million views.
My life was a mess, but I could clean my room. My life was a...
Wait a minute. Where is... posts that some find uncomfortable or oh, okay, chat, these are not up to date. Hold on a second, because this was, what is this? This was January the 16th, right? As of right now, they live in the tent out in the snow. So I'm not going to log into this because I just realized, I said, where's the rest of the videos? And it just says, posts that some may find uncomfortable or unavailable. Log in to make the most of your TikTok experience. I'm not going to log into this. I got my burner phone for this. What is this? So this is not, okay, here we go. This is 9 hours ago. Let me show it to you. So I was like, wait a minute, they out in the snow. So this was 9 hours ago because they're living in an actual tent in the woods in the snow. Anyway, okay. So you can't comment on any of his videos, and that's his this is his snow monster, cause she ain't no snow bunny. This is his this is his snow monster. And these are old evictions because they were in a motel. And I've been following them because I'm like, girl, how?
So this is our new homeless spot. We got to cut down all this plant life. She's got some good tools to cut down all this plant life, make it easy for us.
Girl,
this spot is in the cut. Don't nobody know where we at. This is a really good stealth homeless spot. Okay, we're going to stay here for at least 3 months, stack up some cheddar and live better later. Go get a nice hotel and stack up our credit when we get the hotel. I mean, there should be no reason why we get caught here. I mean, look at this spot. It's so dense. Look at this. We're getting really excited to set everything up. And honestly, we've been homeless before, so this is nothing. This is way easier than last time. Last time we were homeless, we didn't know what to do. Now we're trained and adept. We have skills. We know how to survive. We just had to find a good spot. That's honestly the hardest thing, is just find a spot that's out the way that nobody knows about. That's mission accomplished. So now we're just gonna set up everything. We're gonna take our time to cut down all this life that's in our way with the tent. We're gonna do that while we're still at the hotel, and then just come back here and set up the tent. So this is our.
So this was done. This was uploaded November the 30th, and they're in this area with the tent. And I was like, holy smokes. Yeah, there's no need for him to have locks on because his whole hair isn't locked. So he can cut his off and ain't nothing going to happen to it, right? But I'm like, I wanted to, I was, because there's so much on here that they don't show. But it's like his flex is they get into motels and then they get evicted, or they got into apartment and then they get evicted. It's like a flex. And I'm like, I wonder would my audience be interested in something like this? I don't know. It's just, when I look at this, I automatically look at the woman and I go,
wait, so be honest, you're saying
I automatically look at the woman and I go, yep, your self-esteem is in here. But I don't think he pimps her. I think he uses her because they make money off of TikTok videos, but she brings in the big money. The real definition of struggling is true. Isn't this just off-grid living? Is it off-grid living when you live in other places and purposely get evicted and start? And my thing is, if it's really off-grid living, you shouldn't go into the motel when it's too cold outside. Like there's so many layers, and they need also if you off grid living, why do you need to do a hotel just to do OF account with her? Like, cause when she does OF content, she has to rent a motel or a hotel room to shoot it. So if they're really off the grid, then everything should be done off the grid. You shouldn't use a hotel or a motel for anything, right? There you go, India. They are like the homeless version of the resilient Jenkins. Perfectly put. Perfectly put. Perfectly put. Lately, I've been coming across a lot of women dating broke men on food stamps, the thing people do to avoid being alone. If you do not have a good relationship with yourself, you're going to be lonely no matter what. And you'll lower your standards to be with other people because you don't have a good relationship with yourself. You don't love yourself. You're not good to yourself. So you want other people in your life, no matter how bad they are, to keep you off of how much you don't like yourself. And you wouldn't be using a phone like there's another part. There you go. Another part. Exactly. Yep. Thank you, Angel. Like, come on, dude. Y'all using OF for her and everything like that, and using a hotel and motel. So come on now. Come on. That ain't off the grid. So it's a lot going on with them. But I rather do this. We'll see. I rather do content like this, respond to content like this. So I think I will do that. It's pretty funny. So, but this got like 1.4 million views. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Anywho, all right, there, taters. Thanks for coming by. I will be on. I'll watch this video and record it on my Patreon. So I guess I'm gonna have to rechange the topics. So there, you feel so violated, Alexi. I'm so sorry. That's my bad. I'm so sorry. There's that. Okay, I'll see you guys. I will have this video ready for you probably Monday or Tuesday. And I look forward to seeing you guys. There's no stream this Wednesday, okay? But I will have some videos up coming next week, okay? Take it easy. Later.